This is Ryan.
And I'm John.
Welcome to preview season.
Oath of the Gatewatch.
On this episode, we're finally revealing the exclusive TCGplayer preview card.
Woo!
Sure, so let's jump right on it. Say hello to Hissing Quagmire.
It's a good card.
It is a good card. Ooh, what's that sound? Oh, it's just a creature land with Death Touch.
It's good.
It is. They say, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. In the land of giant Eldrazi, creatures with Death Touch are, well, not kings, but you get the idea. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So Zendikar is all about lands fighting back, and this one might be the best equipped to actually take down the Eldrazi invaders. Anyone shy of Ulamog himself is going to trade with this card, and I like to think of it as them sinking into a boiling acid pit and never being seen again. It's a fun little card, it's flavorful, and it's surprisingly perfect at slotting into a lot of existing archetypes, which I know you're excited about.
Oh, yeah, totally. It's the La Brea Tar Pits of Magic cards. So, man, it's kind of funny that they already used the name Creeping Tar Pit for a card, because I think this would be perfect. Mm-hmm. So it always is going to trade up, which is awesome. It slots into existing Abzan decks, and as I wrote in my article, which you can read on TCGplayer.com, it's stretching Abzan's removal really thin. It actually kind of plays like a removal spell itself.
Sure.
It dodges Abzan Charm. You don't want to kill it with a Dramoka's command because your opponent will be losing a Dramoka's command in their creature, and you'll be just losing a land. So it stretches their removal really thin. You could probably get it with a Murderous Cut, but those are earmarked for creatures with 4 power. So in the mirror, I think whoever has the Death Touch land advantage is going to come out on top.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about limited. If this is going around in packs, how highly do you pick a land like this? That's actually a really great question. I think it's a great... Man. So Death Touch is one of the better abilities you can have. And when you're drafting, and especially when you're drafting Battle, there are lots of lands with utility, but you can't value them really high because your deck needs spells in them. You kind of get lands for free, so to speak. Right. The common utility lands, the uncommon utility lands, and of course the 2 rare man lands that we saw in Battle for Zendikar. Yep.
But I think Death Touch is so good and so much better and so much more relevant in a game of limited than Lifelink and Hexproof, which the Battle man lands have.
Sure.
That I think this is actually a really high pick. It's about in the 4 to 6 range. The only problem is it's green.
Sure.
That's the that's the Achilles heel.
Yeah, that's quite a caveat to add on.
Yeah.
There. So, but let's say you've got maybe a good red-black going, one of your favorite archetypes. This comes around.
Sure.
You think, hey, I can splash that. It's already kind of in one of my colors. I'm adding green. But you got to remember, in order to actually activate this guy, you're going to need another green source as well. So really, you've got to kind of plan in your mind, I'm taking 2 lands here. One is the Hissing Quagmire himself. I'm going to need like a forest or something else, though, if I want to see him actually man up and become a Death Touch creature. So plan ahead for that as part of your mana base.
Oh, yeah, totally. It's going to be hard to splash this card in a deck that's not base green. Because one of the things about Oath of the Gatewatch and Battle of Zendikar in Limited is that green is kind of all about fixing your mana. Yep. You've got the 2/1 elf that taps for any color. You've got the instant speed Rampant Growth that searches for any basic land. So you've got the land fixing there. You've also got Fertile Thicket. But the problem with splashing for this card in a deck that isn't green, that isn't base green and isn't actively looking to fix its mana is just what Ryan said. You need it, so that's 1 green mana, and then you need the other green mana to activate it. So the cost of this being green, it's a very real cost.
All right. Well, remember, you can pre-order Hissing Quagmire and all the other previewed cards from Oath of the Gatewatch on TCGplayer right now, and we'll continue to post videos with cards as they are revealed all preview season long. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.